Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kebicho YouTube channel. Once again, it is my hope that the good Lord has taken good care of you and you are still keeping your eyes to the goal of making us become multi-billionaires with time. And it's my hope that we are all looking forward to that. Just before I share a few things with you, it is important that I tell you why do we generally, why do we invest money? Why should we invest our money? So number one, we invest our money to grow our money. So one of the basic reasons why people invest their money is to ensure that they grow their money. If you don't invest your money, don't expect it to grow. Investing your money can allow you to grow it. And most investment vehicles, such as stocks, what we call certificates of deposits, boards, bills, and boards, they offer you what we call a platform to generate an income. So one of the things that makes us people to invest our money is to grow our money. And that is why I'm encouraging all of you to continually put your money at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, because we'll be able to grow your money. The second reason why people save their money is to save money for their retirement. You know, at work, everybody who works, we shall all one day retire. So as you are working, you should be saving money for retirement. Put your retirement savings into a portfolio of investments, like you'll be subjecting your money to, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, business, or precious metals. So that by so doing, your money will continually earn you an interest that will give you what we call returns on it. And that is how you'll be able now to have some excess funds out of the seed capital that you put in, to be able to lead life uh, on a good mode. The other reason why people invest their money is actually to earn higher returns. In order to grow your money, you need to put it in a place where it can earn you a high rate of return. And that is why we are putting resources, so that you may be able now to negotiate with the various financial experts and institutions on how best we can put this money into use and we get what we call return out of it, a favorable return on investment. That is why we put our money in investments. So the other reason why we invest our money is to be able to reach our financial goals. We all have goals in life. How do we achieve our financial goals? I've been telling you, and I'll continually repeat this, that if you want to form a dam, you must stop the flow of the river. Unfortunately, most of us people, we do talk a lot. I have interviewed people in my 29 years career, and you just hear people talking and talking and talking. Let me take talking will not change the status of an individual. So the only way that we can help ourselves to be able to move on is to basically put our money into vehicles that are going to guarantee us what we call return on investment. What about we also put this money for those people joining Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited? We are putting money with different goals and objectives. Some people are putting this money to be able to start a business, others even to expand their businesses, so that out of those expanded businesses, they can be able now to get what we call returns on their investments, which is okay. So basically, what we are doing is to pool resources. And once we pool those resources, we'll enjoy one time and we start getting what we call the return on investment, which is very, very, very important for us. The other thing that we do is to ensure that we can be able to support other people in life. So supporting other people means we are not all privileged. We are not all blessed the same way. So those people that God has blessed with what we call resources, they can be able even to help others. If you look at this person called Bill Gates, Bill Gates I think he's one of the he's one of the greatest philanthropic person, together with Warren Buffett, the world has ever produced. So one of the things that we must appreciate is the fact that people that God has blessed with resources, they are able to donate to other people. That can also be another reason. Others is to do what we call to be part of a new venture. Like now we have this man who is called Sir Richard Branson, who has started what we call the space shuttle. The space shuttle basically means he has gotten tired of exploring what we call the earthly issues, and he has now decided to go to the space. That's also what we call a new venture. And out of that particular new venture, you can imagine he charges at least 30 million shillings one way. So if you can be able to get about 10 or 50, and I understand the bookings have been done up here 2030, Of course, people have money. The question is, how do they spend it? The other question is, do we have those kind of monies that those individuals have to be able to go enjoy life in other unexploited areas? If you don't have any money, you can't exploit those areas. So we only exploit those areas when we have what we call the resources with us. Something else that we must always know in life is that we also put this money so that we can be able to cater for emergencies. Nobody knows what tomorrow has for him or her. So, but once you've been able to put, like now I want to salute all those people who have paid their monies to Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited. In the unlikely event that you have an emergency that is actually life-threatening, Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited can come in and say, well, this is our member. What do we do? And alongside, let me tell you something else that people must appreciate. We'll ensure that as we continually put this money into this Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, we are going to extend our tentacles to ensure that in the event one of us passes on, we are going to have what we call a very small portion of risk fund. This risk fund means you have given us, for instance, the 300,000 shillings or the 200,000 shillings. In the event God calls you home before the stipulated period of time is over, what can we do to the family members, given that you had invested money with us? I'm still working on this because remember, this is a project in progress. It is work in progress. I'm going to ensure that every member who joins Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, in the event he or she leaves us, we are going to ensure that we will be able to give the family members a proportionate amount of money. If one had, just like there is a cause sometimes, the Bible says there is nothing new under the sun. So we are not going to reinvent the wheel. What I basically mean with this is that we will also come along the way. We shall be able to communicate to you in due course that in the event, for instance, now those who have given their 16,000 shillings today, supposing God calls you home, supposing they are recorded in heaven for further deployment, can we just take 16,000 shillings to your next of kin, to your beneficiary, to your legal personal representative? I'm still working on that. So we'll be having quite a number of benefits for those people who will be joining Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited. I'm an expert in so many areas, so I'll be able to help you on that. So the beauty with what we call putting resources together, let me now make it clear a little bit. I'll be making things clearer to you as we go on, is that by having that pooled fund, we are able to hire professionals who are good professional portfolio managers to be able now to do what we call scout for us the areas that we can put our money in. And I'm going to surprise you today before I go to work. I'm going to give you at least 8 nations where we are intending to put our money in. And people will be surprised why we are thinking in terms of this. So the other thing is that when members come together, once we are able to realize what we have already set our minds to realize, we may decide we want even now to have a bigger picture. And the bigger picture means, because all of us, and I'm going to pray for all of you, that those people who have joined Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited will be alive. All of us in Jesus' name will be alive to see this dream come to pass. So we may decide, this is what we call the retained earnings. Retained earnings basically means you have made profits, yes, but you decide we are going to either expand our business or diversify our business into other ventures. And in the process, because we require more capital, we decide the profits and can also be diversified. That's an agreement that can be made. It is not me to decide, it is you members, because this investment company belongs to all of you. So the other thing we talk about is diversification, portfolio risk management. We can't be able to put our money into one basket. And that is why I'm going to use my expertise to ensure that the monies that you pay to us, we are not going to put that money into one line of investment. After all, we say you should not put your eggs in one basket. So I'll be able to diversify using my financial experts that I have on board to ensure that we do what we spread the risk, so that in the event one venture does not give us the expected return on investment, we already have a fallback plan. And that is why I'm telling you that with us, with Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited, you have the brains, we have the capacity, and we shall make things happen. And of course, with God, all things are possible. For me, no mountain is insurmountable. And for those people who know me, I won't take this platform and pedestal to talk about myself. Those people who know me, who will later on maybe give testimonies, they can tell you who Kebicho is. I'm one person who does not fear. I'm one person who believes that I can do what others have done and even do exceedingly better than all of them. Why? I have the brains. I have told you, I don't try copying what others have done, because imitation is the mother of limitation. So what do I mean by this? I want now, first of all, to give you at least the best places in the world to invest. I want to give you about 8 places. Did you know that Mexico is one place where you're assured when you invest your money, it will come your way with returns on investments? I know some of you are not aware. Mexico is number 1. Number 2, Indonesia. For those who have been to Singapore, from Singapore to Indonesia is about 4 hours flight. And I'm telling you, Indonesia is another place to put your money in. And I'm going to give you a few statistics to justify what I'm saying. The other place we can put our money in is what we call Lithuania. Lithuania is another place where we can put our money. I'm going to give you the GDP and the per capita income. Then we have what we call the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. Then we have Malaysia, we have Portugal, Switzerland, and Croatia. I want now to share with you just a few statistics before I say a few things about Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited. Number 1, are you aware that Mexico has got what we call a GDP, a gross domestic product of 1.27 trillion US dollars? You have no idea. That is the place. We have got some guys scouting there already. Why do we require to put this money? Because there's no point of changing a winning formula. So they have got what we call a GDP, a gross domestic product of 1.27 trillion US dollars. It's amazing. And their per capita income is US dollars 9,946. You can imagine what we mean by per capita income. If we have to take what we call the national gross income of a nation, we divide by the population. Every person can be given 9,946 US dollars. Multiply that one by 120 or 108. It's amazing. That's about 990,000 Kenya shillings. Then we go to what we call Indonesia. Indonesia has a gross domestic product of 1.12 trillion US dollars with a per capita income of 4,135 US dollars. Quite an amazing figure. Then we go to Lithuania with a gross domestic product of 54.6 billion US dollars with a per capita income of 19,555 US dollars. Then we go to Dubai, and that is United Arab Emirates. You know that one includes Doha, Qatar. It includes what we call Dubai. It includes what we call Bahrain. Quite a number of those places that you know. And Dubai has a gross domestic product of 421 billion US dollars with what we call per capita income of 43,103 US dollars. An amazing figure. And finally, because I wanted to give you the 5 of them, Malaysia, I've been to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. From Singapore to Malaysia is about 2 hours drive by road. It's quite close. They neighbor each other. Singapore and Malaysia, they neighbor each other. I was there in the year 2010. And you see, Malaysia has a gross domestic product of 365 billion US dollars with a per capita income of 11,444 US dollars. Quite an amazing. Those are the places we'll be putting our money in. So for those people who understand a bit of financial language, and for those people who have got what you call the financial acumen, you understand what I mean by this, and why I'm taking a bit of trouble to give you those statistics. It is only to show you that we have kept our antennas up. Once we accumulate this money at Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited, we will be able now to put your money into those vehicles where other great men, let me tell you, Chinua Achebe, the author of the book called Things Fall Apart, said one day, if a child can wash his hands, he can share the same bowl with a king. So we are intending now to be sharing our lunches, our dinners, and what have you with those great men. Because if you have money, you can rub shoulders with anyone in the globe. We'll be having talks with Warren Buffett. We'll be having talks with, Carlos Slim, the telecommunications mogul from Mexico. Yeah, one of the richest guys in the world comes from Mexico. It's called Carlos Slim. We'll be having what we call conversations with people like Mark Zuckerberg. Why? Because once you have money, once you have got what we call the financial muscle, you have what we call the leverage. You can be able to go and negotiate at higher table with men and women of might and on higher tables. And that is where I want to take you people. So continually pay your money. Continually pay your money. Our account is at Equity Bank, Tomboya Branch. I have now mastered our account number. So it is Equity Bank, Tomboya Branch. Account number is 0122 81 98 23 44. 0120 281 98 23 44. That is the account for Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. I'll be issuing you the receipts. I've already written the receipt for quite a number of people. I'm once again very, very grateful because the dream, whatever was a dream, is now actually getting to reality. We are moving on very, very well. I've even received a call from the branch manager of Tomboya congratulating us for the idea. And of course, he can see the cash flow. And that is what I want us to do. Let's save this money. Let's continually, not saving, let's invest this money at Quest Pinnacle Investments Ventures Limited. For those who have made some inquiries, good news. My colleagues whom we started with, the Dr. Rita Jomo Kenyatta, have called me this morning, and they're making inquiries on how they can become members. I've already given them the go-ahead. I've sent them the application forms. I salute you once again because you trust me, you believe in me as well. To our brothers in the diaspora, those in Qatar, Dohak, in Rebecca Waithela, those who are actually in Iraq, like she, the tourist, those people like Richard Madu in UK, those people like wherever they are, some of you are in Germany. I thank God for you, and I'm looking forward to meeting those who will be coming in the month of December. Let's continually put money. We have not yet hit the number of 200 people. We are still moving on. We are on the light trajectory. And I have told you this, with God, all things are possible. And let me tell you, kamuige koyaga dere. Na demwere odomwe, gutire mundu togaga ni gukorwo na mbeca ciake. Othe matumagira ici toga muona guku thina ya Ngai itumagira kindu gitagwo OPM, operating on other people's money theory. So we shall operate on other people's money, our money is another people's money, na tuhigie meriria ma ngoro citu tukagĩa na kanyamu ati ni uri menyaga ruo no githukuma ugiukira kiroko kuria ukoragwo wakoragwo Dubai, wakoragwo kundu wetagwo Vietnam, wakoragwo kundu wetagwo Saudi Arabia. I've got so many friends from Saudi Arabia na ni members itu riu ngamucokeria ngatho cia mwanya muthenya mukagĩa na kirigiriro gutiri kindu kiega ta kugĩa na kindu gitagwo hope. I thank God for you. You are wonderful people. Introduce here people who want to send me their email addresses. You can either use my number. My number is, you can drop me either a WhatsApp message. You can even call me on my personal number. Remember, I've given you the office number, which is 0753-855-243. You can get us on that line. But most of the times I'm out because of the logistics involved in making sure that this dream comes into reality. So you can get me on my mobile number 0722-633-021. Those who want to drop us an email, you can drop us an email on questpinnacleinvestment@gmail.com. You can also go ahead and drop me an email, paulkibicho@gmail.com. You can get us now. We are on Twitter. Quest Pinnacle Investments is on Twitter account. We are also on Facebook. You can find us all those places. I salute all of you. Please make sure, once again, my plea to all the members, all our esteemed members, kindly remember to send your deposit slip to me, either through my phone number, WhatsApp, either through the email, so that you can be able to grow your profile. We have the files with us here. There's quite a number of them. And I thank God for you most sincerely for the confidence and trust you have in me. I'll make sure that transparency will be my ultimate mode of operation. Transparency, accountability will be the ultimate mode of operation. I have never stolen anybody's money. I'll never steal anybody's money. If you want to find me, you can find me at PC Umonja, kwa Reverend Felix Moleithi. You can find me in this office, and I speak in broad daylight. Na rather mukejwe ne mukejwe dire modo afituko. Gaya mulathima ndiathomire githomo giki giothe na ndieteaga nakio na mundekere ndiathire cukuru githoma githomo giki giothe mona ndimo display ire haha ati gia gutisha giki ni githomo gia guthoma na ni githomo kirituma no Ngai ni wa ciama na aria murakenya na hau rwogo no murakenya na ngikiheo certificate hau na ngikihumbo nguo ithaga aria gukigraduate hau aria mungikenda gukiona ni cio ngikiheo thombe hau na ngicokagia Ngai ngatho na thombe ndimuheage nyingi ni cio icio ya wakiri ni weo ya utagitari ni weo ya masters ni weo na wengine ya mini na nio hunjia no umoko miona hana nio hunjia kwa PCA University na make niona hau tikikire to magatheti na tio beshu ari column ni ucio murona hau ucio no kibisho wanyu mwe trust na mundu mangĩ ndikimwira Ngai ro murathima muno ndimwendete muno andu itu especially andu rurimi rũrũ twaragia Gĩkũyũ no nginya ngatiga ni twakinya kuria twendaga tutingihitũkwo ni cumari tondu ni marahota kuiguana ona ithuĩ tũkũiguana na aria mũrutĩte mbeca cianyu o rĩngĩ ndĩmwĩre thank you muno, thank you so much kutrustra mbeca cianyu na amwe mũtire mwanya na munyanagira TV-inĩ ya Inoro TV twina Kamau wa Kang'ethe aria angĩ mũkanyona kwa Kameme TV kwĩ Fanga Show aria angĩ mũkanyona kwa Wega TV aria angĩ mũkanyona Gĩthima TV kwa Bishop JJ nĩ ndĩmũcokeirie ngatho cia mwanya no nĩ muone kuga maũndũ maraihu no Ngai wa muoyo aro mũrathima na kinyanĩrie merirĩria ma ngoro cianyu mbeca cio nĩ ngũmũrierĩra nĩ ngũmũ-investera thengiũ mũno mũno na harĩ mũndũ ũtarĩ ũranjĩra nĩ ũrĩkũ ũrarĩhire mbeca ngiri 16 and I'm repeating it now again. Somebody who sent me money aradũmĩra mbeca ciake cia contribution na tondũ niĩ ndĩmwĩrire I'm a person of integrity, a person of integrity, please. Ũcio nake nĩ mũndũ ũngĩ warĩha mbeca ciake mũthenya wa mũthĩ cia consultation. Ndĩracokia ngatho na watũma message I'll call you but please nyandĩkagĩra karĩndĩtwa rĩaku rĩ full arĩa mũrutire harĩ mũndũ ũratũmire ngiri ciake 16 that was on atumire mbeca ciake mweri 16, was it yesterday? You know, have got several deposits, so atumire mbeca ciake mweri, I think on alituma pesa zake jana 16,000. Please tekebenya wenu weu. I need to know who you are. That was on 15th November at 10:23 a.m. I can't worry the message tafadhali. Identify yourself onako nikitoruni ndira ikureheire bengi no ndwe ni ndirarire ku ikone correct na ndikwenda koire under my name. It is your money, it's your contribution, so please make sure that you talk to me ngatha hata gukwishura receipt kayo mwe wa murathima na ningumuhoera nithomeire hunjia ni hunjagia re mukirora YouTube channel ini yakwa na nikyo gitumite Ngai ndathime na ngera Ngai thengiũ mũno mwathani tondũ nĩ Ngai nyagũtuĩka maũndũ mega. Reke itũhoe. Ngai mwega na mũtugi mũthenya wa mũthĩ tũgũcokeria ngatho nĩ ũtugi waku wa magegania gũtirĩ Ngai ũngĩ tawe mwathani tũrokumagio na ũgocagwo. Thengiũ nĩ kĩheo kĩa muoyo mwathani ti kwagĩrĩra twagĩrĩire mwathani kana tũkahingia maathani maku ikũmi na ciaku nyingĩ mwathani tũkinyagĩra o mũthenya tũrekere mawĩhia maitũ mwathani rathima mawĩra maitũ mwathani rathima family citũ mwathani tũmbage na thakame yaku theru Ngai. Thengiũ nĩ gũtuma matigari mahinda maya ma mũrimũ wa COVID-19 na mĩrimũ ĩrĩa ĩngĩ yothe mwathani ĩrĩ kuuga tũmonanie nayo tũrokumagio na ũgocagwo rathima ĩra moko maitũ mwathani tũtongoragie tũkiuma na tũgĩcoka na koguo mwathani ngumo na gũcina ciaku bũrũri wa Kenya kwena ithurano mwathani mwaka wa next year tũhoya mwathani wendani na ũiguano na ũtikanage na wĩtĩkio wa thakame mwathani biacara cia andũ mwathani tikanyarirĩke na mwathani gũtikanage na mũndũ ũkagĩa na wonje kana kũhũra na mathĩna matiganĩte ũndũ wa gĩtagwo ithurano mwathani tũhe mũthamaki ũrĩa mwathani ũkorwo nagĩrĩire ũrĩa Ngai wa mũrĩte nĩwe tũgeterera tũtutene nake mwathani na tũrathimĩre mawĩra na ithuĩ mwathani na koguo kumenya gũcina ciaku ndahoya kĩrathimo kĩa o mũndũ wothe mwathani wĩ ndũragĩra marĩtĩkanĩtie mwathani na maũndũ maya makwa na bebe ĩrĩa ũhete Ngai wa matu-inĩ igũrũ rĩa andũ ya Ngai tũrokumagio na ũgocagwo na macio tũkinyana rĩu tũrathima nĩ gũtuonekanĩra wega-inĩ waku na mũrũgu ũcio Jesũ mwathani witũ, amen. Amen, amen, amen. I'm headed to Murang'a now. Tukatoke Ngai ro mũrathima tũkũgĩa na mahinda make ma kwaranĩria. Shalom. Na ũmũthĩ mũtinandĩka mbere ya thiĩte. Why haven't you written on my wall? Nĩgetha amenye gwaragia nao. Maybe the eight of you whom I'm seeing here, I don't mind seeing your name. Kindly drop your name on my wall very fast. Say something. Nĩgetha comment merĩ matatũ ũmwe aba kumĩra. Say something before you go. Let me know the people I was talking to. Please, I'll be very, very happy. I'll appreciate. Ndingĩmenya no ndĩrakĩaria nake no njokerie Ngai witũ ngatho ndingĩmenya ndĩraria nao mahinda maya. I'll very, very much I'll appreciate so much. Nitashukuru sana. Nitasema ni asante. I'm talking to who? Maybe a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes before we call it a day. Thank you so much, Mr. James Masharia. Jane Masi senior yetu Murang'a daktari. Thank you so much, Mr. James Masharia. The other one is who? The second one is who? I really, really appreciate. Let me see the second one. Who is this? The second one. Please, before you go, before you sign off, let me know whom I was talking to. I will really, really appreciate. I'm waiting. And you are wonderful people. Nĩngũmũhoera Ngai atũrĩa muonekagĩra maũndũ manyu matuĩke ma kwagĩrĩra. Mũthenya ũmwe wa mĩthenya nĩ mũrĩnjokeria ngatho. Na nĩ mũkamenya atĩrĩrĩ Musa agĩgacagũrwo nĩ mwathani gũtongoria kĩrĩndĩ ti mũndũ ũngĩ wagĩte. Ngai nĩ acagũragĩra andũ ake. Na Ngai arĩ gĩtũmi kĩa every reason. Thank you so much, Edwin Wahome. Thank you so much. You have not said where you are, Mr. Edwin Wahome. Onawe macera ndinoga kũrĩ ũrĩ. And I hope that in the fullness of time, not like Kemenya. Thank you, Muna Edwin Wahome. The other one is who? We are moving on well as I put off my computers now because I'll be leaving the office. So mudogeda konyita no munitena na beodamu he. But from next week, the office I have recruited some people. Thank you so much, Olive Mukami. I didn't have to, thank you so much, Olive Mukami. I have seen you. Jerry Kuria has spoken. I thank you so much watching from Nakuru. May God bless you, Jerry Kuria, Olive Mukami, Edwin Wahome, James Mashari, Agashokia Galo, but I appreciate all of you most sincerely. I thank God for you. The other one is who? I'm still waiting for the other one as I wear my coat now. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to see the other person. I'm now in my coat. I'm now in my official attire. I'm waiting for those others who are lighting. Like down now. Who is this other person? I'm waiting to see. But you are a wonderful people. We have now everything we have it. Gacoka gadi kinya gadi kwa DCI gahewa certificate of good conduct gadi kwa metagwo. Thank you so much, Joram Geshohi, following you. Thank you very much, Joram Geshohi. Thank you. God bless you so much. Ona gwathika message yo gaiwa de mutei kumuno gamucokeria ngatho muri andu amagegania muno na muthie mukiintroduce uhoro witu kuri andu aria angi na especially aria twaragia rugendo ya Gikuyu. Rekei tugie na kindu reke tukage otoguo tugaga uhoro andu amuranga andu metagwo uhoro wa kundu witagwo rwathia kuria Dr. Mwangi umite kuria Munga umite kuria muthuri tagwo Ng'ang'a umite rari cia manu wa Safaricom ona ithure reke tukeganagira ati ni kwagire mundu witagwo ndagitari Kibicho agiturehe umwe hamwe na mutwe na maundu manene turona makugocera Ngai kugia no goci na mwathani namo ndamucokeria ngatho cia mwanya Ngai wa mwero tuika wa kumurathima mugie na muthenya mwega na aria mwina kuu nja mugie na mahinda mega na Ngai amugitire nitukugia na gikaro kingi ndacokereria Ngai amurathime na mwike maundu mega. Shalom, shalom, shalom.